Now, I could not wait to react to this particular video, which was posted by the Mwasi, but this video was posted about 8 months ago on something that almost broke up their marriage together. I think this is important, and I thought it was worth talking about here. It's the reality show with the daily Christian commentary videos. Now, I'm gonna give a small little brief explanation for those that might not know them outside the country. They are a film family. They are a family of filmmakers. They went to film school and the whole nine jazz. They are videographers. They are also actors and so forth.
As well, I mostly directed the whole film with a little bit of help from her, obviously.
So the husband directed the film. That's the wife, and they had another man in the particular thing. So,
and yeah, the film was cool. It came out, people love it, and yeah, the film was dope. But the behind the scenes, that was where the drama was. So Nels can tell you more about that. Nels, why was there drama?
There was drama behind the scenes because obviously I kissed another man.
Yeah.
Okay. And Offense and I couldn't see eye to eye about it after it had happened.
My problem was not the kiss.
What was your problem?
My problem was you.
What about me?
You know what you did.
What did I do?
What do you mean, what did you do?
What
Tell
did
the
I
people
do?
what I just say, okay, this is what I did. And
What
my
did I
husband
do?
was very upset about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell it from my understanding.
Yeah.
You can
and I absolutely like this part because he wants her to be the one that says it so that it portrays that she understands where the issue is. So crucial for her to see the place of error.
correct me.
The kiss was never a problem to me.
You can correct me.
I even made you guys do take 4. So how can the kiss
But
be a
towards the
problem?
end, you were very mad, right?
Yeah, but why?
So, so I think
Honestly.
the opportunity came at, it was a wonderful opportunity, but that came at the wrong time for where I was as an actress, I think. So I was fine to write the movie and everything, and I wrote the movie from a point of honesty, really, and I only had 3 weeks to write the script. So with that 3 weeks, I completely forgot that I'm the one who's supposed to perform the script, right? And then my co-cast, Malope Leroux, I hadn't seen Malope Leroux in many years, but I knew that he had done some films on Zanzi Magic, and he's got a very comedic personality. So I felt like, okay, he can actually kill the role. So I actually forgot myself as a performer in the whole process. And then when it was time to perform, I relied on him to basically guide a lot of my performance because it's very different from what I do, Mama Nels, and all the other roles. So the biggest challenge I experienced was getting lost in character and not being able to come back.
Getting lost in character. Even after acting, she was stuck in the relationship with this guy who had a relationship of his own. And this entire thing can also be applicable to people cheating. The importance of staying away from all those shandies of dabbling your fingers inside there. This is quite telling, right?
And yeah, what?
I couldn't come back from character, so I had worked so friggin' hard to get into Tembelihle. And I really literally forgot that I have my own life on the side. So Tembelihle had taken over, right?
Tembelihle is the character she was playing in the movie, ne? Who is dating this guy in the movie.
Right? And I can describe this experience as nothing short of psychotic.
Yeah.
Literally nothing short of psychotic.
Which then tells the story that acting is dangerous.
Acting needs you to be healthy.
Dangerous. Yeah, no, let's stick to dangerous.
Healthy mentally. You need to be in a healthy space. You need to be in a healthy relationship with the people around you. You need to be healthy with what grounds you as an actress. Otherwise, you get lost, you know? So I got lost for a total of 3 weeks post the film. I felt a deep desire to connect with Malupe off screen. To get lost, you know? So I got lost for a total of 3 weeks post the film. I felt a deep desire to connect with Malupe off screen. I felt a deep desire to just continue to keep...
Yes. So after the acting, she couldn't step out of it. She had the desire to just want to. She wanted to. Married, bear in mind. This video, that's why I say this video is extremely important. If you're out there busy dabbling and cheating and whatnot, it's going to disconnect you from your relationship, from your marriage, and from thingy, because now this newfound thing becomes fascinating enough, you start wanting to chase that. Woo! Guys, this video is very telling. This is about 15 minutes. And I'm glad they made this video because it helps in how I'm talking about it. And I hope others will see it.
And I think that's when the lines were really, truly blurred, you know?
Go back a little.
And I think that's when the lines were really, truly blurred, you know? And my actions at the time put my marriage in a very compromising position. And I believe that it also put his marriage under also a compromising position.
He's married, the other guy.
You know, I've sent him a message, and I hope he showed it to his wife, and I apologize profusely for that, because literally when I look back now, I feel like I really, really, truly got lost in the maze, and I didn't know how to come out, and I was looking to my team to help me come out, but I didn't know what to do. It was such a very traumatizing and painful period in my memory. You know, I would cry myself to sleep. I'd cry myself when I wake up. And then at one point I would snap out of it and want my life back. But the level of betrayal that I feel like Offense experienced in those short number of weeks was really enough to dent our marriage, and we had to do work. It literally, I think it took us about 6 months to recover. It took us a while to recover. So trust is very fragile, and we trust each other a lot, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not just saying this. We do trust each other a lot, right?
I would answer if you didn't have the gun under the table on my lap. You should shoot me.
But Offensa and I have worked very hard over the years. We've been together for like 14 years, and we trust each other completely. It was my heart broke that a trust that you've built for 13 years plus could be wrecked by a film that took 3 days to shoot.
What is it in this video that I love so much is the honesty of the human nature. And that's what we're going to be talking about on the live stream, by the way. I started this particular thingy yesterday when we made the video view about, you know, what God thinks about us, and then we were talking about it's God's thoughts about us that we should focus on, not necessarily ours, because ours are fragile. It's here today, it's there tomorrow, it's nowhere the next day. And so ours change, but his is consistent. And in this video here, you see human relationship is very fragile. And another person can err, and you must be willing to work at rectifying these errors. She got lost in the character. Now someone might say, no, it was... No, this was a committed relationship. She's been married for years. They were, oh no, we're just acting. This acting. The acting is going to present dangers that they didn't foresee. And this entire thing, that's why I say I love the honesty in the video. For them, and for Moasi, also for Offense, the husband, to have said, no, you tell it. Bazalan, this thing, human nature, is very destructive. It's very destructive. If we're going to build meaningful relationships that have a future, we must be willing to assist each other. Sometimes, some people, you hear people saying, oh no, I was dating so and so, she's overpowering, what. Some of these people have lived like that for so long that they don't even realize it. It helps to assist the person. Now, this whole thing of us wanting and expecting people to be already made. You expect a person who's already fully packaged. Wife material. Sometimes it's working at that. Forward. Okay? We are all working forward and advancing each other. And sometimes if you stick to your emotions, you are angry, you stick to your emotions, you are unhappy, you are heartbroken. If you stick to that and you don't look for a way to get over the hurdle, You're not going to build any relationship because this is human nature. Notice here, she didn't intend on building those emotions for the guy. They acted a role where she was supposedly in a relationship with this guy. And after the acting of the role, she was stuck in the maze. Human nature. Woo! I'll leave it in the description, but
I couldn't fathom it.
especially the part, I like the part where she says, you know what, I can't imagine what my husband had to go through. To see his wife completely desiring something that's,
You know, I've sent him a message, and I hope he showed it to his wife, and I apologize profusely for that, because
yeah, and I hope they too build back.
literally, when I look back now, I feel like I really, really, truly got lost in the maze, and I didn't know how to come out, and I was looking to my team to help me come out, but I didn't know what to do. It was such a very traumatizing and painful period in my memory. You know, I would cry myself to sleep. I'd cry myself when I wake up. And then at one point I would snap out of it and want my life back. But the level of betrayal that I feel like Offense experienced in those short number of weeks was really enough to dent our marriage, and we had to do work. It literally, I think it took us about 6 months to recover. It took us a while to recover. So trust is very fragile, and we trust each other a lot, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not just saying this. We do trust each other a lot, right?
I would answer if you didn't have the gun under the table on my lap. You should shoot me.
But Offensa and I have worked very hard over the years. We've been together for like 14 years.
You can go watch the video on their channel, okay? And it's like, you know what? If you do the acting, act, but get out of character. And remember, you have your real life. I thought this video was interesting. I thought it was extremely interesting, but also it's warning. It's a warning for people that are getting into dubious acts and stuff like that. You'll get trapped there. Okay? You see all these Matthew Booth people. You see all these people that get into funny, weird cheating thing. You wonder, why are they why is he defending his side chick? There it is. There is your answer. You can build a bond with a person that will betray the person that you truly loved. And you must be willing to work at that. Woo! I thought that video was very interesting. Please, let's be vulnerable. Let's be what? Yes. But at the same time, if you are with a person and they go through some like that, okay? They experience a cheating and you guys forgive each other. Do work them out. I remember talking to somebody about a particular celebrity. I can't remember his name. He's very popular in America. He's a radio host or something like that. He cheated on his wife. And after the cheating, the wife would constantly make him do funny, weird things. After she claimed she forgave him. And so he stays on the trap of something that he did. It never moves on. It's just, yeah, you once did that. You once did that. She's doing all these interviews and what DJ Envy, yeah. That entire thing. You watch the interviews that they are doing with the wife and it's like, he's not there. He's doing this because his wife wants to do it. What's that? It's holding him under the gun over what he once did. It doesn't progress the relationship. You are no longer moving forward because now, even though you claim you forgive them, you are still holding them at the gun to do whatever other stuff. I thought this was quite an interesting one, that they are like, you know what? If you're going to go on and act, be professional and drop the character. And don't bring that stuff back down here. And you are now inserting yourself and expressing these desires that you had from the movie. Now you want to express them in thingy. It's quite telling. You might get it another way. I thought this was interesting. I wanted to share it. It's Ricky. It's a reality show. Another episode of the 100 video challenge, and I'll see you on the later on. Yeah, I'll be good.